Hi, my name is Larry. I'm a baker from Washington State, and I'd like to show how I make Honey Oat Community Loaves for the Northwest bread bakers. The first stage of the process is to combine water and oatmeal and microwave it for 3 minutes and let it cool. You can do this the night before or the morning you make your loaves. When we begin our project, we scale the water and the flour. We're using 2 types of local flour for this community loaf. At this point, the dough is going to be very, very dry. We'll be adding more moisture from later on, but be prepared for it to be dry. After we've done our autolyse, we combine our oil and honey with the porridge. Mix it up a little bit, and after we're done there, we begin the actual mixing of the dough. Add the porridge to the autolyse flour and water. And then what you add is some previously prepared levain, or this is our sourdough component in the bread. The final 2 ingredients are a small amount of yeast and the salt. And then we mix it until it's well developed. Depending on the machine, it can take anywhere between 8 and 20 minutes. Now we're getting ready for the first rising. We take the dough from the mixer, do a very light stretch and fold so we can pull the piece of dough together. And then we take the temperature to see how close it is to what we're wanting it to be. If the room is colder, then we have to take more time. If it's warmer, it takes less time. Generally, what we do at this point is wait for a period of 30 minutes. Afterwards, you see how much it's risen in that half-hour period. Do a stretch and fold. And now we let it rest for another 30 minutes. In the meantime, prepare your pans and get ready to handle a rather sticky dough. Flour your bench lightly, put flour on the top of the dough and on the sides. Handle the dough somewhat gently at this point. You want to be able to move it around, but not knock a lot of the air inside. Pre-shape into a log, and then leave it on the bench for 10 to 15 minutes. After it's rested for a short period of time, what you're going to do is to do the final shaping. Gently pat it down, and what I do is I roll from the top, tucking it in as I go along. At this point, what you need to do is to take the top of the dough, roll it on a cloth, in this case I used a paper towel, and then into some oats. Again, gently pat the dough down. Roll from the top. What we next do is to put the loaves into a plastic bag for proofing for 45 to 60 minutes. Try to find a warm location or above the oven on your stove. Once it's risen, crown the top of the pans. We bake them for 375 degrees for 25 minutes. Then turn the pans, rotate the pans, and then bake it for another 20 to 25 minutes. Remove the bread from the pans, let cool on a rack. Once the bread is cooled, that is, it's at a temperature of 95 degrees or less, you can bag